Good day, everyone. We know that we should value our insight, yet we should know our limitation with the given choices that we pick. At this moment, to value that, we are going to have a activity entitled Connect the Dots. For the given instruction, I will pass the copy of dots and I will give you 5 minutes to pass this puzzle. And later, I will ask your answer is. Who's ready for that? Yeah, so what are you waiting for? Let's connect it. So, it's time for the discussion. The purpose of this activity is to reflect on ourselves. Should you know what is it? Yes. Why is it the most of us do not think about going out of our boundaries? Let me answer that. Yes, you are right. Most of us do not think about going out of our boundaries because setting boundaries is difficult. Why? It always involves a set of deeper values. If you or more of you would like to be around with people you love and concerning you, that's because you love partnerships and you appreciate partnerships. When you are the one at task that shows interest to each every proposal, it demonstrates how very much you significance trying to learn. But if we just keep saying yes, we may lack the opportunities to involve our time and effort in factors that enable us to move our aims and priorities to a greater directions. We had to draw outside lines to know that we have directions in pointing out and knowing the person who we interact with. We should show the boundaries and a limit for us that not all people think the same way as we think. So, I have a question for you. Why it is so hard to understand others' point of view? It is really hard figuring what others' perspective. It is because we have our own view on something. We sometimes forget what other thinks because we put ourselves that our idea is very concrete. And that is very wrong. Part of interacting is knowing your middle bridge wherein you will set apart where two of you are the same and reflect for the differences. Herman Grid. For this time, we are going to see and prove that not all first impression of people are not always tend to be true. In this activity, we are going to showcase what judgment is all about and how your judgment can fix or destroy a person. So for the instruction, I am going to give you a printed paper of Herman Grid here, and I want you to speak out about your impression and if you are really see the gray spot in the white intersection. So that's enough. It's discussion time. Are gray spots really there? Who has seen it? None, right? That's it. We sometimes see other things. Well, in fact, it wasn't there at the first place. All in here, every person is not perfect. Yet, we should point out the mistake we made is bound to correct and learn from this. Yes, we have that one wrong impression to something with a different culture and background. Growing, we fix our view of the culture as we saw it in the television and the others without knowing that. Therefore, before we make our impression, let's gather some facts before doing it. So we proceed on our last activity. We called it changes. Our goal here is to send out negativity when having a problem in the group. Each of you will given a flip chart and you are going to write the changes that your group is going through. I will give a symbol and you will select the best that can identify you. Okay, that's enough. It's discussion time again. These changes helps you to grow as an individual and as a group. We must face every challenges because from that, we learn something new and improve ourselves. Every symbol that you choose narrates what yourself and the group speak within. And thank you everyone for listening, and thank you again for participating in this activity. I hope you learned something from it. And this activity ends here in 1, 2, 3.